Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Gears Pro League. I'm Blaze, joined with the fantastic Jacob PR, and we are watching a fantastic series. We just got done actually watching a few fantastic series. You know, we had our main matchup to kick off the day. It was PK versus Cassidy Papel, 3-0 for the Knights. We just got done watching the Pioneers 3-1 Rebel. And now we get a chance to look at our side station matchup. It's Team Queso going up against Northern Forces, where Team Queso is up to 2-1 in this series. And so we'll get a chance to check out map number 4. But also, let's not forget our last series of the night, Rise versus E United. We still got that one coming up, as well as your all-star draft. So, hey, a lot of Gears of War action today, Jacob. And just me saying that makes you want to get caffeinated, all right?
And it just has me looking like you got Sleeafer. Yes, Sleeafer. You have Team Queso that has your #1 pick in Sleeafer the last time we did an all-star.
Yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy Sleeafer right there. You know what I'm saying?
#1 pick and Kenny Bounce on the squad. So we already got some all-star picks taking form here from the past, and some of these guys that may have not been all-star picks in the past now have a chance to show us what they got, what they have left in the tank, and how would they fit into an all-star roster. And for these guys, they're playing for that extra placement to move up in the leaderboard standings to get even more money in their pockets.
They truly are. And I do believe players on each of these teams may get picked. Okay.
Ooh.
Well, there's possibilities for players on each of these teams to get picked here. I do believe some of the hot stock that's out there. I think, Problems is a great pick. Okay, I think Problems on any of our all-star teams would be a good choice. All right. I think, Lava, I think Cellz, I think Rocky, hell, I think Sleeafer and SuMuNs too as well,
SuMuNs as well. You need a one player, you can call on SuMuNs.
You can, these are some great, last round picks here in this matchup, I hope y'all silly enough to take them on y'all last pick. Imagine.
We'll see. We might have some first round draft pick plays to be made here today. They can pull it off, because this is map number 4 of the side station match. Team Queso currently leading the series 2-1 against Northern Forces, and a team kill coming out from Sleeafer. A couple players getting dropped left, right, and center is giving Northern Forces a great victory off of this initial, which is going to accumulate a little bit more points than what you already see.
Yeah, it's going to. And so give you guys a score update on this series. It was 300-90 Team Queso on Ritual. It was 6-5 Northern Forces on Checkout. And it was 5-2 Team Queso on Vascar. So what that tells me as we head into this Regency Control is the same story that we saw in that last series with Pioneers and Rebel. You got one team with a little bit better teamwork that's better off the respawns, is rotating better than the other, right? Playing more of the unit, and that's why Cristalize gets 2 there, and he had a little bit of, he was getting shot in the back by Kenny over here on the other side of the map, but that's Team Queso. Now, on the start of this map, we're not seeing that story fully, as Northern Forces do have a 48-point lead, and they will win that first team fight at the Rose Garden, but with an M-bar in Lava's hand, a few shots to work with, and the trap set at P2, Northern Forces will start collecting in on these kills. They'll find 2, now has a 4v2 to clean up the rest, and a 3v1 to clean up the final player in Sleeafer. He's taken out quickly, and Northern Forces can continue to send that lead north.
And you have Kenny Bounce, one of the biggest heads in Gears of War on your team. It allows you, that strategy allows you to kind of think 1, 2, even 3 steps ahead. Then you have Cellz, who's really emerging as one of the most dangerous individual players in the game. Lava and Rocky, I think their accolades and what they've been able to achieve speaks for itself, but can they stop this push coming through? Sleeafer's going to lead the charge, try to spread out the defense, but he gets dropped first. Now it's up to Cristalize, who also gets dropped. 2 players down and out. Continue to count them up. 3 and 4 as SuMuNs goes down. The full-on squad gets wiped, and Northern Forces are beginning to disperse outward to play for the weapons and the next hill as well.
Yeah, trying to stay ahead of it, trying to get this towards the map 5, so which will be on Clock Tower for everyone at home. Missed first shot from Rocky. I have to say how much I said last time how much I love Rocky's gamer tag. So creative. The double C's, man. Lowercase 2, perfect.
Even lowercase?
Yeah, they lowercase C's in actuality.
Okay. The whole thing lowercase? Oh, okay, it is.
Yeah, right? Like, isn't that
yeah,
cool?
because obviously on the scoreboard it looks all nice. Okay, yeah, almost looked like his name.
Yeah, right, or rookie, right? You know, or like you got two eyes looking at you on a scoreboard. It just depends on perception.
Oh, right. He's giving you the side eye right now.
The side eye, right?
Yeah. Headshot, he just rolls his eyes right there.
5-letter gamer tag respect in 2022. That's all I'm saying right there, all right? He needs to take the social media of all of those ASAP, my guy. Okay, that is a brand. You need to make the brand change. But as we move on over, Rocky will give a little 1-2 hit a combo there, picking up the double kill. Keeps that spawn secure for his team, and now Kenny gets some help there from Rocky, and it's Northern Forces relaxing. They'll have a 100-point lead after the first 3 hills of this game, and we'll be moving on over to P4 soon. You'll see one last-ditch effort coming out for Team Queso, but I don't think this is the fight that's going to change anything much.
Big 2 eliminations. You got to set it right. That's not the fight that's going to change anything but the scoreline in favor of Northern Forces. 2 eliminations before. Third one's going to be picked up as SuMuNs gets dropped by lava. Cristalize trying to do what he can, but it's just for the spawn point for a hill that has trash time left. He gets one, but he immediately gets shut down. And because of him being staggered out by lava, that elimination that he just got onto Kenny means absolutely nothing.
All right, now lava 1v1 going up against Problems at the top of the map. Lava has help, but beautiful stun from Problems. He knows he takes a little blind fire for that second shot, just trying to dodge the second player, but it just didn't connect. That jump over the cover, Cristalize almost saves Sleeafer, but he will save the team, picking up the 2 kills. And now Northern Forces having to drop back off the hill. Still a tall task for Team Queso in this map number 4 to start making a comeback. But hey, now is no better time than any. We'll see how Northern Forces wants to navigate this moment because they got a lot of time on the hill. They also got spawns for next, but don't worry so much about those advantages for now. You should just be trying to quickly get back into this hill to contest. And if you win the fight, you go from there. If you lose the fight, you know exactly what you need to do.
And because of where Cellz and Lava were spotted out from overall, even though they didn't see Kenny and Rocky for a little bit, they know exactly what direction they're coming from. A chance is being squandered as the shots from the M-Bar are not going to be dished out. SuMuNs not taking those opportunities. The smoke's in a cloud, but Kenny's going to take the opportunity, taking down Problems. Shot's not going to be able to connect as SuMuNs has to think about something else. Reaction shot. The shotgun's going to be forced out, but it's his teammates who are getting dropped left, right, and center. Lava gets taken down. Rocky soon to follow. A great defensive stop, but Blaze, that's what we were talking about. You need a 1v1 player. Call on SuMuNs.
Man, you know, he's looking like he's about to start a clip here for the eSwap X player today. That was 2 great kills, but now with an M-Bar full of shots, he gets gunned down and his teammates gunned down around him, but the revives are there. They connect with the body, but he'll move in with a little bit of just trying to put some pressure on these players on the corner. Cellz didn't see him. He gets nipped up. But now SuMuNs is getting tagged up from the side. Lava has a beautiful angle there towards the stairs. A great trap there from Northern Forces to just catch their prey. Team Queso couldn't weather that storm. We'll see if they can weather the next.
Rocky's holding down the hill for now. 60 seconds on the clock. Great amount of time for Northern Forces would eclipse the 200 and put them inches away from getting the victory at the end of the day. But 4 players trying to push forward. Late fast will try to stagger him out. Great shots on the Sleeafer, but great frag grenades from SuMuNs. That gets him a double kill and allows them to pick back up Sleeafer and keep all 4 members intact.
Beautiful nades there coming out from Queso. Cellz and Kenny at the back of the spawn working together. Now they're going to try to push up here on the edge. You got 2 other players from Northern Forces trying to take down Problems. Problems playing off his left hand, and he gets a beautiful shot. He wasn't expecting such a full spread there because I think if he did, he plays up into that double kill, but he surprised himself a little bit. He does get a little bit of help from his teammate to take down Cellz, but ultimately at the end of the day, Team Queso, as they're rotating up top for the next power weapon. This is a 4v2 as they're playing the edge. You can't put this on your back and run away, which could have been a great play for Northern Forces, right? If they found an opportunity to just grab it and switch weapons in the chaos, they couldn't.
is where it's going to be interesting. Team Queso, they've closed the gap in terms of where they're at one point or another. They're stretching forward for the next hill, but they don't have the surrounding position. That's where they got to be careful here and be on the same page. And Sleeafer, even though he's caught out by himself, that's information in its own because he's calling out Rocky, trying to go in through the middle. And now it puts more importance on the position, but that's going to be SuMuNs who gets dropped, and it's forcing Cristalize out of the hill to try to stay alive with the end bar, even though all three of his teammates just got dropped.
Now, as he is left by his lonesome with the end bar in hand, he knows exactly where the cavalry is coming from, but I don't know if Sleeafer knows. Great effort to try to get one. He distracted two, but even with the distract, it's a lot that Cristalize needs to get done, and he's already 2 end-bar shots down. He's cleaned up by Rocky. SuMuNs cleaned up as well, and they're going to give over that last end-bar shot and the rest of that heal time to Northern Forces as they break the 200-point marker. They're relaxing right now. Next heal for them is, well, we're going to get a reset. We're going back down to Rose Garden.
They already have possession in terms of Kenny actually on the hill. Through the smoke, great spot. Rocky's going to take out SuMuNs. Shock grenade soon to follow to even take down more options of any players that might be trying to be reinforcement. Sleeafer gets dropped. Cristalize as well as the cookie continues to crumble for Team Queso.
Just crumbling little by little. Queso not looking good for them. We'll see if they can solidify and get things together. But as they start to trickle down into the Rose Garden, Cristalize taking some shots in his back, but he'll be able to get a kill first. He'll find a second kill. Oh, at least a down, the double cleanup, revive. Team Queso survives. They'll find 2 kills. Kenny deep, and also the other 2 players of Northern Forces, other 3 players of Northern Forces at the top portion of the map. Lava with some quick reactions. He'll pick up that end bar, and now he's going to be taking his power weapon down to the rest of his teammates. Northern Forces, they plan on getting at least the rest of the other half of this heal, Jacob.
An unorthodox shot coming out from Lava as well, trying to thread the needle. Players getting dropped left and right, but the eliminations, the crucial part goes and falls in favor of Northern Forces. They know they have SuMuNs weak, and they're going to follow him to finish him off, take him down, and continue to spread forward because Blaze, they're getting that time that is left on the hill, less than 30 seconds, while simultaneously trying to play for the next spawn point.
Yeah, and you know, they are trying to do their best, working every single angle and objective, and instead you're going to start to see it come through. They pick up the rest of the little scrap time on the hill. Lava wins the big fight to at least get them closer towards the spawn, but that player 3 flank, well timed. There to help each other. Rocky plays a little bit too aggressive there, or it was Lava playing a little bit too slow, however you want to look at it, but Lava has the power weapon, so I think he timed it out just right. Can't hit the body shot his teammates need, but they'll hit plenty with their shotties, and they'll clean up SuMuNs and problems. Northern Forces at the hill at the right time to win off it.
40 seconds left. Time is ticking, and it's not a good tick for Team Case, who are showing that they have all 4 members going to the top half of the map. This is where you might see Cellz trying to rotate towards the top half once he gets that information relayed. Shock grenades to try to have an extra bit of defense. His flash is going out. Mark's even showing its face as SuMuNs gets dropped first. They're trying to use the smokes as a smoke screen to try to stay alive, but now that they dissipated, this is where the eliminations are going to come in. SuMuNs gets dropped. Cristalize follows. Problems and Sleeafer are right on out, and there it goes as Northern Forces looking like they're going to close out this map.
That's exactly what it's looking like, and I think you just got a little hit and run of the power weapon. Rocky walked up to it, but yeah, he had to walk back. He says, I can't get this one, but I want to at least check it, get you scared, see if you're going to go for it or not. 5 seconds till victory. Rocky plays the edge, picks up a big kill, forces these players into the hill, and they say, you know what? We've had enough. We'll see you on Clock Tower as the clock is ticking on this series. We go to distance. Northern Forces, they will send us to a map number 5. Lava, 33 assists. +6 on the KD. What the hell? 20k damage. Talk about a performance. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll see the conclusion of this series. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Gears Pro League. We have been blessed with a map 5 tonight between Northern Forces and Team Queso. Two teams that are very close in the standings, trying to get some separation between each other. And they says, hey, you know what? For the last map, for the last day, we got to go to the distance. We got to give it everything, in which we got, Jacob. And man, you know, I'm happy to be here with you.
I'm happy to be here as well. And honestly, seeing some of the great players that we've been missing out on. You know, we spoke about Sleeafer being your #1 draft pick, and the last time we did an all-star battle, Kenny's being Collins, Lava multi-time champion, great gamer tag, Rocky, Cellz, incredibly skilled as an individual. SuMuNs, we were talking about problems during so many commercial breaks. And we've got a map 5 as well added on top. I get dessert on top of dessert. What's not to love?
What is not to love at all here? Man, oh man. Now, only one can win, and we're going on over towards Clock Tower Execution. And I like Team Queso on executions. I like Team Queso on Clock Tower. But you know what? I think Northern Forces got this. I don't think they're going to lose this map 5. And, you know, I haven't voted for him too many times in this season, but I can vote for him in this series right here. Granted, I don't have to vote. It's not a match of the day, but I can vote for Northern Forces in this one.
I imagine you just saying that out of nowhere. You're saying Northern Forces, and I just hear reflections. Oh, you got Northern Forces, Blaze? Let's make this official. And he's going Queso.
He's going Queso, right? But it's not an official match. You can't get the lead from me, okay, with this pick. You know,
hear that reflections?
He may, I will say this, me and his pick at the end of the night are different, you know, so he gets a chance in that last series of the day. But right now, you know, I'm still up with a 1 map lead. It's just as simple as that, you know. I have pretty much a 20% win rate. Come on, bro. Like, what? I got a 20%. So I got an 80%. Sorry, I got an 80% pick rate. Apologies, okay? I'm doubling down my own numbers, okay? I got a 20% failure rate on average. So, hey,
somebody's got to nerf you, Blaze. Somebody
got to, right? And so
I can't do it.
I'm gonna take my eyes into the last series, and you know, and we're gonna go into this all-star draft, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. But we'll see what happens. All right. So far today's been good though. You know, we've seen a little bit of everything. You know, we've gotten some great matches across the board, and right now we're just waiting on one more player from Northern Forces to get back, and we'll get this map 5 started up. But yeah, we wasn't expecting to see this series. But when it comes down to Clock Tower Execution or just execution game mode, who do you think is the better team between these two?
It's very, very hard because coming at it, I think that Northern Forces has a little bit more strategy, a little bit more depth in that regard. But I think the way the meta has been playing, because you got to realize Northern Forces has Kenny, who took a little bit of a break, came back. They had a little bit of roster changes. Then you have Team K. So even though they had a roster change of their own in SuMuNs, it was always players that are continuously playing that had been a part of this progressive meta. And so I got to think maybe Team Queso has the upper hand. But, you know, I'm going to go with my heart in this one. Since you said it wasn't official, I'm going with Northern Forces.
Yeah, Northern Forces as well. You know, I agree with you. And we'll see if we're right. What I do like about Team Queso a little bit more than Northern Forces is that I feel like as a team, they make plays a little bit quicker as a team. You know, when it comes down to getting on the same page in executions and playing fast, I like their odds there. You know, I think that, you know, Northern Forces, you know, the teamwork is there for them, but they you know, they excel more in their individual plays on this map. But we'll see. We shall see. This map number 5, Clock Tower. Team Queso versus Northern Forces. Chat, who you guys want to win? You know, we can do a poll for you. They are doing a poll. Look at that. Little map 5 poll in the end. And chat is putting their channel point.
It's on Queso.
Nah, it's on Northern. This is about a 60-40 for Northern. Almost close to 50-50. It's a close one, everybody.
I was looking at the scoreboard on the left side. So Northern has all the love, but what they don't have, Blaze, is that first round, because it only took Team Queso 28 seconds to systematically dissect the players and take them out one by one.
28 seconds. It was a quick round, a team round, because Sleeafer has 3 kills, and I think he got 4 assists coming out from Cristalize at the top of the map. You know, they were shooting everyone together. Good job there from Queso, but we move into the next fight.
Ooh,
Nice little flash.
Yeah, I was going to say, but he doesn't get stunned from Cellz, so he's unable to move up. SuMuNs grabs the snipe, but it's a big battle just to keep him alive, and it comes at a cost. Sleeafer and Problems both get dropped. Kenny is out. Rocky soon to follow. Trades left, right, and center, but Team Queso only have SuMuNs left, who makes a quick play to take down one. 1v2, though, Blaze, for the round.
It was the fake inside the stairs for me, okay? That fake kept him alive because he had to dodge a shot. He moves in a straight line. It's just a lot easier for his opponent to hit him.
This is what SuMuNs wants. He has the separation there. 2 different 1v1s. He just has to pick one and push the fight.
Oh, my God. I love the space. I love... Oh, the respect. That player walks up. I hear that. I don't know if he hears that.
He thinks he's being quiet.
He can't hear that. He shouldn't hear that, right? He doesn't know this. Nah, he doesn't know this player's on the edge of the stairs. Even though I heard
he has Astro 840s for that. Ooh, body shot. Cellz is dead. Oh, 1v3
now you
to 1v1.
go fast. You go fast. You dodge the nades. He got one out. Ooh. What a round!
Oh my God.
As we all are holding our breath, I'm pretty sure Rocky was as well. As he hits the big shot in the end, once SuMuNs missed the shot, then I saw so much time go by without Rocky shooting the shot. Oh man, I thought he was gonna clutch it.
I got so scared when Rocky took the time to shoot the shot.
Yeah,
like you said.
Rocky fainted for a second. And he came back too.
I thought the first shot would have came out, and then he missed most of that second spread. You're basically
his finger slipped. I swear his finger slipped on that trigger right there. Because no way he don't shoot there. Cellz and Lava get double downs. Problems. He's taken out. Sleeafer, he lives. But power weapon still in play, and you'll start to see Northern Forces make a play down.
No utility though on the side of Northern Forces, so they can't smoke or flash the backside. But with the player going down low, they're gonna see that as a green light to go. Try to get the sniper in the hands of Sleeafer, who gets dropped for this quick second. But all it was a second because he's back up and ready to go.
Multiple players down. They force the nades out, and so Northern Forces in that position, they says, hey, we'll play the 3v3 up top, just go get the nades and we'll hold off from the snipe play. They also wanted to kind of give a play to their opponent to get out of cover. Granted, they didn't have to. They failed at holding off the 3v3 and they give their opponents an opportunity with the snipe. They even give them another opportunity with the bow and sets themselves up for another set of nades. So great effort here from Team Queso. Ultimately, the play should have been a 4-man up top. You get your scope, you use your numbers to revive, force them out, and then you use the high ground and numbers to work down and get the other power weapons. That should have been a play from Northern, but instead it's a lot scarier as they don't have a single power weapon on the map.
All they have is those frag grenades in the hands of Cellz, and that makes you wonder, was it worth it at the end of the day? But I will say, if the hill...
he got one. He
has at least one. If the hill is out there, that's okay, because then he can go ahead and throw the frags from a distance to try to disperse them off of the cover. But yeah, it's in the middle, which makes it a little bit harder, but still better than
I see the nades? What's the nades timer? What's the new nades timer? What nades? 13. Ooh, that's about 8 seconds if you can hold on 8 seconds. They already in the hill. You ain't holding on 8 seconds. They already in the hill. You gotta go faster than that. Teams, I feel like I wish we had a way to, for teams to just set up multiple in-game fights like that, like a fast execution game mode where it's just nothing but in-game hills over and over and over and over.
Idea.
Yeah, because I think that'd be a fun game mode. 1 minute rounds, just play for the hill. It'd be execution on chaos, chaotic execution, but it will teach people how to play those situations. No one ever has the timing.
That's something you see in a lot of big rounds too. It's not just those quick rounds, but you don't notice it as much because it's not as impactful. But Rocky's gonna go down, quickly revive back up. He has the sniper in his hands, and that's a great impact player as he's already putting it to work. Down onto SuMuNs, lands up the headshot onto Sleeafer, makes it a 4v3, and with problems going down, it's gonna be easy as can be as another headshot's gonna be lined up. Cristalize finds his way back to the lobby as it's only be one player left in the form of SuMuNs. In a 1v3 situation, he immediately goes down, and Northern Forces goes up 3-1.
Northern Forces ain't playing around over these last few rounds. Great headshots there from Rocky, and we're seeing a lot of aggression from them down this snipe lane. The initial down, revive. They both can't sit there. Beautiful lineup. Beautiful shot there on Cristalize too. Just a great round from Rocky as a whole in this map number 5. You get the third headshot right there. That's the E-swap play of the day.
He flicked it like a booger.
Like it was nasty. Well, we see some flash grenades being tossed out, and we see that same nasty aggression from Rocky as he gets a double down, but only able to come away with one. Quick revive coming out from Queso. Problems planting his feet on top of the secondary, trying to shoot back. He'll get the down on Kenny. A little bit of help. Cellz gets the kill on Cristalize. 1v3 situation turned into a 2v2 situation with the quick revive coming out for Sleeafer on Problems. And they turn it into a 2v1, but no, now a 2v2. They had to go back for the revives. Problems stuck on the pillars. They're weak. He calls for help. Kenny on his last down goes to the respawn from afar. A long range shotty shell and lava. He's just looking for a 1v. That's all he got on the pillar. Great effort, but the first shot wasn't good enough.
And as soon as they got Kenny down and out with that last and final down, they knew to just not give him the 1v1. Don't give Lava the 50-50. Spray if you have to, even if I get him weak, even if he finds a way to get the elimination, there'll be so much damage. All you got to do is whistle on. All you got to do is like blow a gust of wind in his direction. He will go down, and that's exactly what happened for Team Queso. And it's exactly what they need to keep doing. They only trail one round, but that one round could be the difference maker.
It could be the difference maker indeed. Let's go. Let's find it out. Now Cellz here as he is getting trapped in the jail. SuMuNs can't clean him up because he's stunned, and by the time he comes out to stun, Rocky gets 3 and closes out the round. You blink, you miss it. 4-2 Northern Forces.
I don't know if I'm watching Rocky or Dwayne Johnson. Either way, right now.
Or Stallone. It could be Stallone. Could be Sylvester.
First one, snatched up the second one. Cristalize was his to begin with. Didn't matter.
Okay. Now we move on into the next. Northern Force is feeling good. Team Queso cannot allow their opponent to get to map point. They need to. This is a must-win for them. Cellz backs up right away, but Rocky couldn't get the cleanup. No one gets the power weapon. You see some pressure from the secondary. Rocky takes down Problems. Double down back pillar. Rocky gets up, takes out Cristalize. Rocky says, I want some more. He takes down SuMuNs. Looking for the ace. He says, I'll give it to you. he said, I'll give it to you.
He's eating them alive. 14-2-1.
You saw how he used mind control at the end to turn around Sleeafer? Like, that's how good he's playing.
Come back to me.
Yes, sir.
Over here.
Yo, he just did a complete 180. Yo, you can show in the replay. Like, we'll see it clear as day. The complete turnaround right there, Rocky, where he says, get over here. He says, okay.
Grabbed him and snatched him back. But honestly, though, you got to take that 14-2-1 stat line and max it with Kenny's as well, because it's that 1-2 punch. They're going together. Yeah. That is straight up Kenny and Cellz making sure that Rocky stays alive. Cellz is getting the revive, but Kenny is taking the brunt of that damage so Rocky can actually get revived.
Hey, team effort. Rocky back into the fight. He says, what's up? What's up? Run it. Gets taken out right away. Couldn't do much. Snipers in the hands of SuMuNs. 4v3 in favor of Team Queso. Sleeafer, a shot in the back. Cellz get shot in the front. Queso, they get that extra round on the board that they need, but it is 5-3.
And that's what you got to do. You got to keep them off of match point. Don't let Northern Forces get to 5, because anything is possible. You know what? They actually did get to 5. I thought it was 2-4 right now. Yeah, I thought it was 2-4. I just slipped up right now. This is going to be almost. It's going to be an uphill battle for Team Queso then.
Yeah, it is. It is, man. This is. And you know the thing is, over the next 2 rounds, Rocky's going to keep charging the snipe lane. He's going to keep taking a shot at it. He's coming out just. He's barely messed up these last 2 rounds, and he's going at it again. He says, "What's up? Where y'all at?" He's down. Kenny, help me. Kenny can't help this time, but Kenny can take over. Oh, almost, but SuMuNs with a beautiful back roll. I think we'll see a switch up in strategy going into the next round.
Yeah, crucial missed shot there from Kenny would have really made the difference, but It's neither here nor there. Cellz gets dropped. Lava has his hands full. Soon to follow. He gets dropped as well. 5-4. Northern Forces still up. And if you guys are just joining us, this is map number 5. A tied series of 2-2 on our side stations, bringing us to this moment here.
Man, here we go. Northern Forces, can you close it out? You had such a great start. You got rounds to play with. To just figure it out. No, you know, from the tone of my voice, you would think I was counting them out. You'll think that I got a gut feeling here that we're going to around 11. I did, but I still think Northern Forces can win. I just don't want them to put that round 11 pressure on themselves. Team Queso been figuring it out, but Northern has slowed the round down to start. Not allowing anything crazy to happen. But the quick move from Team Queso, they says, we'll make the first move. Northern scared not to mess up, but they want to take over, double down. Kenny, Rocky, they sprint. Problems, he clears the corner, he gets one. A double, a headshot. It's all up to Sleeafer, and he can't get it done. Northern Forces, they'll win this series 3-2.
That was a great opportunity there for them to Lancer these players down in Sleeafer. Instead of getting behind the back pillar, either leaving his teammate to die or still trying to edge out the revive by maneuvering his body around the back pillar, he makes the mistake. Goes for the instant revive, and it costs him not only his life, but his teammates as well, which gives up the game to Northern Forces.
Great job for Northern Forces. They were able to edge out that win. Great effort from Team Queso. You know, I feel like they kind of let this series go. You know, it was a hard-fought series from them. We saw some great plays, but, you know, they won the first map 300-90, you know, and everyone else was close. It was almost one round away from being a 3-0 in their favor, you know, but Northern Forces showed that they are a team with heart, and they just fought back to win this series, Jacob.
Yeah, you have experience on their side with Lava and Kenny. Then you have Rocky and Cellz being the muscle, essentially, of the roster. And a little bit of a play again. Great shots from Rocky, just overall, really taking over that matchup for Northern Forces.
Yeah, no, they truly did. You know, Cellz and Rocky, you know, this is the team of veterans that they've always wanted to play with. And this is the right team, you know. We see a lot of great things out of them, and I think Northern Forces, as they go into the last major, you know, do they have a chance of winning it? Yeah. Is it, you know, as great as a chance as some of the other teams out there? You know, not probably in the top 5, but they got a chance, right? And it can increase with the players they got on their team. It just comes down to them keeping it simple. They know how to play these maps. They know how to play gears. They know how to play their numbers. Just, you know, lock in, you know, worry about the next match in your bracket and just keep on going until you make it to the finals.
Great moves overall, and you can see really even coming down to the final rounds, it was aggression. It was a great combination. I wouldn't say the core 3, but Lava was doing a good job in the host spot of keeping everybody weak, keep everybody's heads down. But the bait and switch, Cellz and Kenny, just to keep Rocky alive. Even though it was Rocky was getting all the eliminations and the points, that doesn't go unnoticed. Rocky is not getting revived by himself, Blaze.
Nah, he ain't. It was a team effort there across the board, you know. Lava and Kenny was playing their part. They were being a distraction. They were getting their job done and be able to create those plays for their teammates. And, you know, we see how it trickles down throughout the score lines. Northern Forces, hard fought, big victory here. They said, oh, we on broadcast now? Let's come back. Oh, we on broadcast now? Okay, let's come back. Let's come out with a dub. You know, they love playing under the spotlight, and we saw it. Good job to them.
I'm seeing some change-ups right now, Blaze. A good thing we got to watch that match because, hey, I have to make some different note changes when it comes to my all-star draft.
Hey, Rocky.
Did somebody move up the ranks? Did somebody move down the ranks?
Rocky might be a 4th-round pick for me. I don't know. Rocky might be a 4th-round pick for me.
If he's still there.
If he's still there, right? You know, you need a little 3rd, 4th-round option, you know? So we'll see. As me and Jacob are about to go back and forth once again and start deliberating on our all-star draft picks. But before that, we got the matchup of the night, the one that you've all been waiting for. Is Rise versus E United. You don't want to miss out on this one.